You think feeding your dog is simple? Just pour some kibble and walk away? Think again. Every day, loving pet owners make critical mistakes, not out of neglect, but out of ignorance. Mistakes that silently damage their dog's health, shorten their lifespan, or worse, cause irreversible harm. Today, we're exposing the 13 most dangerous feeding errors you might be making, and how to fix them before it's too late. Dogs are not just pets. They are loyal companions, protectors, and family, and like any family member, they deserve more than convenience. They deserve intention. Feeding a dog isn't about filling a bowl. It's about understanding biology, instinct, and timing. 1. Of the most overlooked mistakes happens every morning, right before the leash goes on. Feeding your dog immediately before a walk may seem harmless, even thoughtful. You're giving them energy for the adventure ahead, right? Wrong. After eating, blood flow shifts to the stomach to begin digestion. If your dog suddenly starts running, jumping, or pulling on the leash, that process gets interrupted. In large or deep-chested breeds, this can lead to gastric dilatation volvulus, better known as bloat, a silent killer. It twists the stomach, cuts off blood supply, and can kill within hours if not treated. The fix: walk first, feed after, or wait at least 30 minutes post-walk. That small pause gives their body time to reset, relax, and digest safely. This isn't fear-mongering, it's science, and this is just the beginning. Another common mistake hides in plain sight: feeding your dog just once a day. It's convenient, sure, but convenience isn't always care. Dogs were not built to process large meals once every 24 hours. Their digestive systems function best with rhythm: smaller, more frequent meals that support steady energy and healthy digestion. When you overload their stomach in one sitting, it doesn't just cause discomfort, it creates pressure. That pressure can lead to bloating, acid buildup, chronic fatigue, and even behavioral changes like irritability or anxiety. The solution? Split the food into 2 portions, morning and evening. This small shift balances metabolism, stabilizes mood, and keeps the gut working as nature intended. Many owners also add omega-3 supplements in the morning for better coat health, joint mobility, and heart function. But even if you feed at the right times, there's another hidden danger, one that robs your dog of something essential. Foraging is in your dog's DNA. In the wild, every meal is earned. Sniffing, searching, working. Denying this instinct leads to boredom, stress, and destructive behavior. Yet most dogs eat from the same bowl, in the same spot, every single day. No challenge, no mental engagement, just routine. This is where slow feed bowls or puzzle toys come in. They don't just slow down eating, they activate the brain. They simulate the hunt, and in doing so, they turn mealtime into enrichment. Your dog will be calmer, more focused, and mentally fulfilled. And yet, many still make a bigger mistake, one that silently shortens their dog's life. If this is opening your eyes, good, because we're just getting started. If you want your dog to live longer, healthier, and happier, hit subscribe. This journey could change everything you thought you knew about feeding your best friend. Obesity in dogs is no longer just a hidden threat, it's an epidemic. And the saddest part, it's completely preventable. Many owners don't realize that every extra treat, every second helping adds up. Obesity isn't just about looks, it's about pain, about labored breathing, about joints screaming under pressure they were never meant to carry. Overweight dogs face higher risks of heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and even early death. A chubby dog may seem cute, but behind those soulful eyes could be a silent cry for help. The fix starts with awareness. Measure their food. Read portion guidelines. Count treats as part of daily intake. Watch their body shape, not just weight. A healthy dog has a visible waist and ribs you can feel, but not see. This isn't about restriction. It's about respect. Just like humans, dogs have different nutritional needs at different stages of life. What fuels a puppy won't support a senior. Puppies need high protein, high fat formulas for growth. Adults need balance for maintenance. Seniors need joint support, easier digestion, and lower calories. Feeding your adult dog puppy food is like feeding a teenager like an athlete. It leads to imbalance, weight gain, and organ strain. The solution? Age-specific nutrition. Consult your vet. Read labels. Adjust accordingly. Because feeding the same formula for life is feeding without care. Not all dog foods are created equal, and not all labels tell the truth. If you've never read the ingredients list on your dog's food, you might be unknowingly feeding them feathers, beaks, and fillers labeled as meat meal. Real meat should be first on the list, not corn, wheat, or soy. Avoid chemical preservatives like BHA, ethoxyquin, and artificial dyes. Choose brands that use natural preservatives like vitamin E or rosemary oil. Your dog's health begins with what's in that bowl. Every day, every meal, every bite matters. Speed eating might look like excitement, but it's actually a red flag. When dogs inhale their food without chewing, they're not just being greedy, they're risking their lives. Fast eating increases the chance of choking, vomiting, and worst of all, bloat. That same deadly condition we talked about earlier can be triggered by something as simple as finishing a meal in under 30 seconds. The fix? Slow feeder bowls, food puzzles, or even spreading kibble across a mat to encourage natural pacing. These small tools teach your dog to chew, breathe, and digest properly. This isn't just about slowing them down, it's about saving their life, one bite at a time. You think you're showing love with a bite of steak or a crust of pizza. But what you're really giving is danger. Onions, garlic, salt, fats, and spices that seem harmless to us are toxic to dogs. One bite won't kill, but daily sharing will. Pancreatitis, liver damage, kidney issues, these are the real consequences of sharing love. True love sometimes means saying no, even when those eyes melt your heart. Your dog doesn't need your plate. They need your knowledge. Dogs thrive on rhythm. Their bodies expect routine. When meals come at unpredictable times, digestion falters, anxiety rises, and behavior changes. Irregular feeding leads to bloating, stomach discomfort, and even signs of separation anxiety. A dog needs to know when to expect food. It creates security, reduces stress, and supports healthy metabolism. So set a schedule. Stick to it. Your dog deserves consistency, not chaos. You feed your dog with care. But are you giving them the most essential nutrient of all? Water isn't just for thirst, it's for survival. It regulates body temperature, supports digestion, flushes toxins, and keeps organs like the kidneys functioning properly. Many dogs don't get enough clean water throughout the day, especially after meals or walks. Signs of dehydration include dry nose, sunken eyes, loss of skin elasticity, and fatigue. Make sure their bowl is always full, always clean, and always accessible, because without water, even the best food can't do its job. So many owners fill the bowl, see it empty, and assume everything went well. But the real story unfolds after the meal. Watch for signs like lip licking, pacing, vomiting, diarrhea, or sudden lethargy. These are early warnings that something's off, an allergy, intolerance, or worse. Observation is part of feeding. If you truly love your dog, you'll learn to read what they can't say. Every dog is unique. Some need special diets due to allergies, kidney disease, heart conditions, or obesity. Feeding a one-size-fits-all kibble to a dog with hidden health issues is like ignoring a ticking time bomb. If your dog shows chronic scratching, red eyes, digestive issues, or breathing problems after eating, don't wait. Get them checked. Adjust their diet. Because not all problems show up on the outside first. Love isn't about quantity. It's about quality, about knowledge, about choosing what's right over what feels good in the moment. Every meal is a chance to protect, to heal, to extend the life of your best friend, because true love feeds the soul, not just the stomach. If this video changed how you see feeding your dog, hit that like button. If you want your dog to live longer, healthier, and happier, subscribe now. And if you know someone who feeds out of love but not knowledge, share this video, because every bowl is a choice, and every choice has consequences.